she can't heal herself either. And Sahara, she's like, if you cause me pain, I have to re-deliver the same pain times 1,000.
You like being buried under money. Ha ha ha. Crushed them bones.
Oh, that's fair. There is that. Though surprisingly, oh no, actually, yeah, Zahara is my richest character that I have.
So, doing Dylan's father's kidnappers across the continent, you have come to this lodge where you blew in the door with a fireball, murdered the security force, the troll security force outside, and have started making your way into the building. Within the Grand Hall foyer area, you were jumped by a bunch of gargoyles that you slaughtered. And that's basically where we left it. Many of the doors have been blown open via fireball. There is signs of fire damage and signs of hasty attempts to put out the fire damage. Currently, Kyoki is still creeping through the window. Dylan is standing around outside because she was in mark mode. Everybody else is either in the mud room or the foyer.
Are we still in combat?
Combat for the moment has ceased.
Okay.
But we heard somebody somewhere, didn't we?
So there are still sounds of movement in the house, and somebody, I forget which one of you saw, people moving around in the kitchen. Or what appeared to be the kitchen in the back of the house.
I did. I said, let's go find out about a sandwich.
All right, well then let's go find out about a sandwich.
I have movement controls.
Well, I'll start by moving into the house.
Yeah. Walk in afterwards. We're on a round timer, or are we just in...
We are not in combat, so, try to limit yourself to one room at a time, but, feel free to move about the cabin.
Okay. I'm gonna stand right here and do some healing for the time being.
I will head straight to the kitchen.
All right. I'm gonna focus on healing for the time being.
Frigo says the kitchen was, and then I will head to where Frigo tells me it's the kitchen.
Guess I'll follow Dylan, given how impulsive she's been. That's one way of getting there. Yeah, you saw it from the other side, but that will also do.
Okay, sorry. Well, then let me go over here. For some reason, the light isn't lighting over here. Oh, there it goes.
You noticed there was a wall I forgot to put in, so I fixed that while you guys were yakking.
Okay.
Oh, I can't get where you are. So
that's because, again, you're trying to walk through a wall.
Oh.
There you go.
On my way walking, I will pick up a little bit and have her ride my back.
We're outside, just so she's not taking up space on the map then, but, keep that in mind. Okay, approaching the kitchen, for those of you who are doing so. Brian, your healing time, you don't, at the moment, if you have anything long healing, you probably won't have time to do that, but if you're action level healing, you're good.
I heal, let's see, hold on. I'm doing the thing where I heal a certain amount per round. So,
okay.
Captain, you want to help them cook? You can heat up the room for them.
Listen,
just kidding.
I heal 4 per round for 1 minute.
Okay, so then you can probably safely take the minute's worth.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Going to the kitchen, you see a spacious kitchen that is currently a hive of activity. There is a large stove against one wall containing a roaring fire with bubbling stew pots and shanks of venison suspended above it. Strings of onions and herbs are crisscrossed at the ceiling like webs of cluttered tables. Preparing meals are several individuals, a mix of human men and women, all within arm's reach of boiling water, cleavers, knives, and the other dangerous kitchen implements. They glance at you as you approach the door. Their stares making it quite clear that they are not fond of company, but they are currently not moving to be hostile. They just seem to be annoyed that people are, intruding upon their work slash sanctum, i.e., what you'd normally get from like restaurant staff if you wandered into the back.
Okay. How? We come in peace.
Steps aside to let the captain go through first.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're lost adventurers looking for something and was wondering if you would be so kind as to assist us in this endeavor. We will pay you for your assistance.
Make me... for want of a better way of doing this, we'll call it persuasion.
Okay, persuasion.
Kind of a general mood check.
Oh, that's a 19. So,
You remembering 3d6?
damn, hold on. Let me reroll. Actually, yeah, okay. I have 3d6 in my hand now. All right, not bad. 10, 13. So total is an 18.
Hey, with an 18, they kind of give you just like neutral disinterest for the most part. One of them does kind of, turn away from what they're, one of the ones near the table right there in front of you turns away and starts, wiping their hand on their apron, kind of, giving you a less disinterested than the others look. They're clearly at least willing to hear you out. They're waiting for you to elaborate.
And we're hungry.
Yes, and we are hungry, apparently. But we are looking for a group of individuals that probably came here. I will start by describing my father.
Now, look, the one, paused will look at Fargo, well, we weren't aware you were coming, so we don't necessarily have enough places. Dinner's not for another hour, though. We might be able to come up with something.
You have something quick?
Like, everything's currently in prep. We don't exactly have, easy laying around, but, without derailing everything else.
Okay, that's fair. He will just have to wait the hour then. It's no biggie. Right, Fargo?
As for those individuals,
why do I have to wait the hour?
Because dinner will be ready in an hour and they don't have anything quick to feed you.
I mean, yeah.
As for the individuals you described, some of them have already moved on down the mountain towards town. Some are still upstairs.
Might want to pay them for the damages to the front.
I'm not sure who went which way. We've been back here in the kitchen all day.
Okay, no worries. We can obviously go upstairs and check and see who is who and where.
Fair enough. When you go up, make sure to let them know that they've officially lost their security deposit after the fire.
Oh yes, most definitely. Most definitely. You wouldn't happen to know how many are upstairs?
Again, we've been in the kitchen all day. We just know that there's regular back and forth, and not everybody has cleared out yet, as they're still expecting us to cook dinner.
Okay, no worries then. I appreciate your service. I will hand them because I did promise them money. Let me see what I got on me. No, I have some money on me. You know what? I'll hand them a thousand gold pieces.
Okay, so you pull out this massive sack. Looks at it, very surprised, shrugs, looks at a clay jar where it looks like they probably keep the tips, but realizes this is not going to fit in that, and just kind of sets it next to it and goes back to chopping.
Like, thank you for your information and your service. Do you have a loaf of bread that we could possibly take?
They'll, nod towards the table there to your left. You can actually see a loaf of bread that was drawn up by whoever did the map.
Hmm.
I will take the bread and hand it to Fargo. Like, that's all you have to hold you over for now.
Thank you.
Mistress of
They said
Mine not
there's-
having some rolls. Chop, 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 chop.
Like, they said there were people upstairs. She does not know how many, because again, they've been in the kitchen all day. So, possible combat upstairs. And I've been tasked with letting them know they lost their security deposit. So. There's that as well.
Well, they're the people who kidnapped your dad. Probably a good thing that they lost their security deposit.
Oh, more than agreed. More than agreed. So,
In the kitchen, there are 4 doors, one of which was destroyed by your fireball. You can see Ash poking around in the hallway into that one. You're pretty sure the one map north of you, based on your recon earlier, is probably the back door. Just leads out back where the kennel was and everything. There's also a staircase going down to your left. That your best guess, maybe wine cellar, root cellar, some kind of basement.
Okay, the wine cellar goes downstairs. And I guess we'll go upstairs and see.
Okay, to go upstairs, you will have to go back into the hall where you just were.
Okay. I will turn around. Well, I will walk backwards because I have a little bit on my back and I don't want to leave her exposed in case they turn out to be hostile and attack us with our backs turned.
Since you are in that hallway there and the doors had been destroyed, the 2 rooms to your left appear to be guest rooms. They are currently dark and cold. There is a bed covered with blankets and furs and a small desk with a oil lamp. And, washstand, chamber pot, usual.
Yeah.
The room to your south that you can see into appears to be more of a parlor or a sitting room, from what little you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to actually enter the room to get more detail than that, but...
I'm not going to. If the party wants to, of course, they are more than welcome to. Dylan is going to head right back.
And that's fine. I'm just, again, since the doors are gone, I can describe at least part of the room.
Yeah, and start to make her way upstairs.
Dylan to the 2nd floor.
Which I know my intent would be to follow her, given her.
Fine.
Yep, and Fargo would be following as well. I don't see on the map where she went, but
I can move everyone there. Just give me Kyoki, you going with or staying put? Ileana, you going with or staying put?
It's been. I'm assuming the time that they were in the kitchen is the time that it would have taken me to recover. So, I am going to. While they're doing that, I'm going to I'm going to explore downstairs while they're doing that.
Okay, in which case I will deal with you in a moment. Ileana, which direction are you going?
Given the situation, if anything happens with the captain, there's a big boom. Yoki, I believe, was injured. So Ileana is going to try to with Yoki. You all right?
Oh, perfectly fine. My body's fixing itself up. I was going to do a little bit of perusing.
Okay.
I'll say, pretty much just let her know I was planning on doing a little bit of perusing, but outside of that, I'll say you're welcome to tag along. Also, you're welcome to tag along, but just letting you know, in case something happens, violence will ensue. And I know you don't like that. But then again, if you're with them, if you're with the captain, violence is definitely going to ensue. So,
Blood, death, and vengeance.
so I am more likely to attempt to talk us out of violence. So, all on you.
I think oh, just in case, then so no one gets really too hurt.
Arguably best if the healer's with the majority of people who could benefit from healing.
I mean, everyone else seemed pretty good from
Where
what
did
I
we
could
go?
tell.
I mean, Ash looked a little banged up.
Hmm.
Did he?
I mean,
least
it's hard to
according to his
tell with the
token.
armor, but yes, he did take damage.
That was a vision joke.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, can't you like smell blood in the air?
Among other things, yes.
That doesn't exactly give a picture.
True. But you know what? I think we might do that. We might get a little bit of everyone's blood so that you can be able to get a good scent for when get a good scent for when everyone's bleeding.
Nope, I don't want that.
Oh,
That might actually be a good idea. That way you can know when people are injured in case they're in a situation where they're hurt and unable to speak.
about it.
Arguably worst case scenario.
You guys roll not good at all. Too heavy.
Okay.
Well at all.
Yeah, that's me. I'm waiting for her to get back to me.
Since I just did them, I'm with you now. So
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Which case I'm going to let her know. It's like, all right, this door was already open. So just gonna walk in here.
well, that door is destroyed thanks to the fireball. But yes,
Okay.
you are standing in a parlor. The stout beams overhead are stained black with smoke, even more so than they were before. There's a comfortable table and chairs, a small wardrobe, a suit of dull black armor on a stand, and a large tapestry that shows 3 hounds dragging down a white boar. The tapestry shimmers with a strange light.
Investigate. I'm assuming this is a tapestry.
No, that's a deer head. Yeah, the tapestry. Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
I was about to say, I was like,
It hadn't shown you move yet, so it looked like you were still standing in front of the deer head.
okay. Investigate.
Okay.
Normal. Okay. $23.
All right. Well, at a glance, you can tell it's pretty valuable. You're guessing, somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 gold. Given the shimmer and your own experiences as a thief and whatnot, you're inclined to say it's magical of some sort. You would guess maybe it weighs about maybe 50, 60 pounds. And given all of that, you may make a follow-up Arcana check if you are so interested.
Well, I suck at it, but I'll do it. Yep, that's about right.
All right, well, you're not sure of the specific nature of the enchantment, but you're inclined to say that it feels something possibly in the conjuration school.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, so I'm not going to take the painting.
Tapestry, not painting.
Must say, yeah, I'm not going to take the tapestry. Because must say this place is actually an establishment, if I remember correctly.
It appears to be some kind of hunting lodge. Does not appear to have. There's no like heraldry or anything about that would indicate a specific affiliation.
Okay.
So whether it's an inn or an Airbnb or just a place that's here that people can use when they come through, you're not really sure. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be a specifically claimed stronghold or anything. It just seems to be a manor house that is got
A
people in
business
it.
of some sort. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. In which case, no need to steal from these people. All right. I'll say we support small business. All right. Investigate this door, or check this door. See, anything particular about it. Both. I'm about to say both of these doors.
Okay, well, try to open that door. The doors work.
All right. Do the thief thing. Stand to the side. Try to open the door.
Okay, this appears to be a storeroom for linens, as it is stacked high with blankets, sheets, and various animal furs, as well as tablecloths, flags, banners, rolled-up rugs, etc.
I was about to say, "Oh, hey, Ash." Oh, hey, Ash. Did you come to take some towels?
I'm just clearing doors.
Okay. Come in. It was like, think they have free mints.
You can make a investigation or perception.
Woohoo! Free mints. Hold that for a sec.
You were not seeing any here in the linen closet, but you've raided enough inns and such that that's something you're more likely to find in the kitchen or the pantry. You think?
Okay. Cool.
If it rated enough inns, doing the equivalent of taking those like 4-ounce shampoo bottles.
Okay.
We have enough shampoo and conditioner on.
Rolling upstairs. Those of you who went upstairs can just move your map to the top of the screen.
Yep. It's dark up here.
It's cold and there's wolves outside.
There's currently no light in the hallway, but you appear to be in a hallway on the second floor.
I am the knight. Nekomata, that's you.
I'm going to preemptively shout, Marco!
Okay, Farron will wince. Like, no, the stealthiness of travel.
I feel like the stealth aspect went away with the fucking fireball.
She's tired of being stealthy. Now she's like, I want my daddy back.
That's fair. I only see doors on this side.
Should be. So it looks like if some on the
Oh,
left
there's
and right.
one over here. I didn't see that door a second ago. Oh, I guess if you're scrolling it.
So yeah, you gotta
Highlights
actually
the
move around to
doors.
see stuff.
Did nobody reply, Polo?
Nobody has replied, that you can hear.
Okay, let's go through these systematically. Which door would you
Or
like me to kick in
just-
first? Dylan?
I'm just gonna. If there's anybody up here, speak now, or we're setting this place on
No.
fire.
We can't set the place on fire. There's innocent people down.
Well, obviously, we would get the innocent people out.
It's their job and their livelihood.
I can compensate them.
What if they don't want to be compensated? What if they love this job?
Well, then, I love my dad.
Yeah, we can kick in doors. Fargo's gonna go, look, see, it's this easy. Gonna go down to this door here. And I would like to roll, for the first time ever, I think, this campaign, a hoof attack.
Oh, okay. I think you've talked about it before, but yeah, I think it's the first time you've done it.
Who did that?
Specifically trying to pinpoint near the handle. The weakest part.
You're doing a called shot. Which,
Yeah.
as I recall, called shot is you don't get to add proficiency to hit, but you add it to damage.
Yes. Fortunately, it's a door. I doubt it has very much AC, so.
That's the sort of doubt that gets people killed.
So I'm
I
just
mean-
gonna roll it with the way it's supposed to be, and then we'll just subtract the
We can do the
proficiency
subtract,
and
yeah.
add it where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, well, I look up the AC of a door. Okay, so -6, that makes that a 15. Congratulations, you have exactly made the AC of the door.
Excellent. Ignore the sneak and psychic. Obviously, I'm not using sneak and psychic. But 11 bludgeoning to the door.
Well, the door cracks, it does not break or explode. However, it also wasn't locked, so it does swing open.
Okay, excellent. That was what I was trying to do.
You have found a bathroom.
Oh, excellent. Anybody who uses a regular toilet need to go.
Mhm.
No, not as in like a toilet, as in a room for bathing.
Oh. Anybody who uses a regular tub need to go.
Maybe if we actually were staying here.
I mean, Farron, you look like you could use a nice hot bath. Dylan, you smell like you could use a nice hot bath.
Is my hair still dyed? Or is that like worn away?
I believe it's still the same day, basically, so I think it's still
yeah,
died.
it still died. Yeah.
It's like.
At the door I'm standing in front, I'm gonna use Thunderclap.
Which one? You have one on your left and one on your right.
We'll go for the left.
Let me double check Thunderclap. It may hit both.
Farron will be in the middle of saying something about washing out his hair, but is interrupted apparently by a by a thunderclap.
Yeah, like as you're talking, she just goes Thunderclap. Oh. There we go. Okay, I did it twice. My bad.
Creature in range must.
I'll say normally I do have an issue with her paying people so much money, but if she's going to run around fireballing and thunderclapping their establishment, I kind of don't mind. Because this is just paying for all the damages she's going to incur up front.
So yeah, all these busted doors. They don't even have the decency to, fully break the ones up here. They're just cracking them and splintering them.
No door left behind.
No
Hey,
door left behind.
Cracking and splintering can be fixed with mend.
Fair.
Do any of these people have it, though?
Hey, hey.
Actually, because of the conversation about mend, let me confirm something real quick, because I know there was some talk about stuff. Yeah. Farron actually has the repair metal spell.
Unfortunately, these doors are wood.
Well, yes, but damaged kind of like, well, you can go construct. The idea of it's something more powerful than mend.
Yes. Okay. To your left appears to be an armory. There is a gaping hole in the roof that exposes this room to the elements. There are a few weapons stored in here at present. The shelves to the north of the room are mostly bare. There is a poorly maintained weapons rack on the south wall, which holds 3 rusty spears and a frayed net. There's also a closed cabinet. To your right is a roaring fireplace that churns out heat and light at one end of at the opposite end of the room. It's a 30-foot high chamber, the ceiling of which is buttressed by 10 wooden pillars carved as dragons. 5 large tapestries hang along the walls, 2 on the west wall flanking the door and 2 on the east wall hanging side by side. And there's a particularly grand one dominating the south wall next to the fireplace.
Question. Can I make like a history or an investigation roll? Because this sounds like there's some kind of meaning here.
According to this, it would be a history check for the tapestries. Four of the 5 tapestries each show dragons hunting, killing, and feasting on lesser creatures. There's a blue dragon attacking a desert caravan, elves succumbing to a green dragon's gaseous breath, a red dragon burning down what might be a major castle in what was the God King's domain before it became the Republic, and black and white dragons circling over a cold swamp dotted with ruins. Each tapestry looks like they'd be worth a fair amount if given to the right buyer. The 5th tapestry depicts Tiamat, queen of evil dragons in all her glory, crowned in gold and silver, and worked with gemstones and gold and silver thread. It shows Tiamat crushing cities surrounded by adoring followers. Okay, with that history check... Yeah, you're not gleaning anything beyond that.
Okay. Hey, I think I get to say this line. This probably belongs in a museum.
You said what?
This probably belongs in a museum.
No, this is probably their version of a museum. Does this room look like it's like a worshiping room or like a prayer room?
Not especially. It could be used. It seems like a general purpose hall, so it could be used for that among other things. Farron, however, while you don't necessarily glean anything additional from the tapestries, you do feel, given your experience as an adventurer and everything, you do feel something is up with the fireplace.
Farron will make a comment of the all this Tiamat stuff is a bit odd, though. Just like this fireplace, I'll approach the fireplace. Actually, what I am going to do, I should be able to do this. You know what? I'm not even going to do it. Magic right here.
Detect magic reveals nothing.
Okay.
However, given your background and experience, you are able to make a perception or investigation. Okay, on the nose. It appears that there is a series of bricks in the fireplace that can be depressed, likely revealing a secret door.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a classic puzzle over here. Looks like there's some bricks that, when pressed, will do a thing. Hopefully, it's a secret door thing and not a go into the death pit for sacrifice thing.
I can't get into the room. There we go. I got in.
So you should be able to, though. You might have to, use your mouse and not the arrows.
Yeah. I had to use the mouse and not the arrows. I was like, okay. I will put a little bit down, but I will let her know to stay behind me, and will have her clutch the loose clothing on my backside.
Okay, so she's hanging onto your cape.
What about Fargo? Is he just at the door going, "Oh, good luck,
Fargo's
guys"?
following you guys then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Touch. Yo.
The fireplace slides up to the side a little bit, revealing a room behind it. This is three open windows let in light and air. The room's walls are adorned with stuffed animal heads, including a large 14-point stag, a mitten goat, a bear, 2 winter wolves, and what can only be described as an onkeg's head. 2 tattered banners hang from the ceiling, and 2 leather chairs, as well as a handful of braziers, complete the comfortable parlor. It appears to be a trophy room of sorts,
Well, this takes
as in hunting trophies.
Why would you keep a room such as this?
Stepping into the room, you do see a door to your right, so this is probably less keeping the room secret and more of a secret escape from the room if you needed it.
Oh.
All right. Let's see if they would
Yeah,
run it.
At the risk of... I'm going to actually give us more light on the map. Oh wait, is it already lit? The room's lit?
The fireplace was lighting the previous room, as light may be bleeding in.
Okay. It wasn't a second ago, and then all of a sudden it was. So
I say there's no light source in the room.
I will pick up little bit. Well, turn around and pick up little bit and hand little bit to Fargo.
I keep forgetting, little bit counts as a light source.
Oh, she's a glow right now?
Her horns glow in the dark.
Oh, I didn't realize that was involuntary.
Yeah, that's just the thing she does. She is a light source.
okay, that's...
So she should be emitting light for you guys.
Source in the room.
Okay, yeah, I will, since Fargo's in the middle, I will hand a little bit to Fargo and then start heading down the corridor and say, stay close.
The window.
Oh, the door's right here. Okay. Through the door. I'm
There's
going
the
through
door. It's like the icons do look different, at least they do to me.
But that door just goes back out into the hall, yeah?
The door I'm in front of?
In theory, based on what you saw when you came upstairs, there's a good chance of that. Yes, you obviously won't know till you open it, but...
Yeah. We're going to open it. We're going to see.
Fargo's a 1 intelligence modifier, so...
Well, if you click on the door, it should open.
It's magic.
Oh my God, hold on. There we go. Yeah, okay. Let us back out here.
Was it a foyer?
The hallway we were in.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna try knocking this door. Actually, I'm gonna just try to open it this time.
That is room... Right. Yeah. Right? This person's greedy. Labels a specific character's bedchamber, but there's four of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like room 18, so and so's bedchamber. There's 4 18s.
Mm-hmm.
All the bedrooms are their bedroom.
So what I'm hearing is, this is for me, this is for my mistress, this is for my other mistress.
I'm going to assume that the one that makes sense to be theirs is theirs. And I am going to assume the rest of these are normal. Because nobody needs 4 bedrooms. Okay, so if you click on the door, it should open.
Okay.
You found another
Empty
guest
bedroom?
room. You found another guest room.
Alrighty. That's an empty bedroom.
Going to swing back downstairs now real fast.
Yep.
Yoki.
Okay. Right, seeing as how he's busy in here. Go.
At this point, he's just with you, so.
Alright. Gonna stand to the side of this door and try
Okay.
to open this door. Just slowly creak.
You have found a bathroom.
Aha!
Well, this seems nice.
There's even water for you to play around with in here.
Yeah, this seems nice.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, alright. I'm gonna stand at this wash basin and just kind of wash the, blood off my face.
Okay.
Hey Ash, you wanna wash some of that blood off of you? Before we keep going? So we don't walk around here looking like, axe murderers.
Seems a little pointless, considering we're just going to get covered in it again, but fine.
That Dragon Age blood. One day,
What?
it's all over.
Ash always has
I'll say-
Dragon Age blood on him.
I'll say it's never a bad thing to have cleaned ourselves up. What happens if we don't have to murder anyone? Then we're just going to be wandering around with dried blood on us.
Adventurers, that seems to come with the territory.
Yeah, but having access to a bath is important.
I'm laughing over the conversation, and it's like, and it's like, these shoe-strapping men washing themselves, and the blind woman is none the wiser.
I don't know what Kyoki's doing. Ash has just got like a damp cloth and is just rubbing it on the armor.
Oh, well, Kyoki doesn't have armor, so he's just like washing the blood off of like his face and like trying to get the stains out of his like white out of his white outfit.
Okay, well, getting the blood out of your outfit is going to take a significant time investment.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just like trying to get like the access. It was like the stains, yeah, like just trying to get like the access off of it.
All right. You
I'll
do have
say,
a door to your north still.
Yep, after I do that. All right, cool. Gonna be wringing out my hori. Sit in this chair over here. Open the door.
Can Eliana actually do extra stuff if there's real water around her? I don't think it is. Like, conjuring water is pretty much.
Carry it around with you.
I mean, my brain went, Last Airbender, and it's like, I know she's not entirely like that.
Say, gonna open the door while sitting over here in this chair.
Okay. First thing that catches you when you open the door is the foul odor that permeates this unfurnished room. Peeping around, you see about 20 kobolds in various states of panic as the door opens. They appear to be dressed as servants as opposed to combat personnel. And they're, kind of formed a little impromptu barricade with bedrolls, tables, chairs. They seem to have fortified themselves into the corner in panic, probably from the explosion in the hallway.
So what I'm hearing is they found the kobolds before they got into their trench coat.
It's like, oh, hello. We mean you no harm. Are you okay?
We have nothing about you.
Oh, well, of course you don't. I mean, you're kobolds, but
But I should have a list of languages.
We just maintain building.
oh, don't worry. Everything is fine. We're not here to hurt you. Gonna look at Ileana and Ash and be like, gonna kind of whisper to them. Well, not even whisper. I'm just gonna kind of gesture at Ash. It was like, I normally just mercilessly slaughter these things. How do you calm them down?
Well, in this circumstance, I would probably calm them down by, and he just casually closes the door.
Okay. Like, huh.
They seem to have
You know what?
fortified up in there, so if they're going to stay put, we.
Well, what? Why would they
I'm
be
gonna
panicking instead of just fleeing the premises?
because the outside is scary.
And they did say they maintain the place, so I guess they work here. This is home.
All right. Kyoki's gonna kind of open up the door again.
Okay,
And be like,
I'm just matching. Oh no! Ah! Oh, closer! Ah.
and also I'm like, it's like, I do thoroughly apologize for everything that's happened to each of you. So are any of you injured?
No one hurt. Nope.
Okay, sweet. So for your troubles. Let me see. I am not. I'll say I'm not as generous as not as generous as our captain. But I am willing. You said there's 6 per group, 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay. You know what? I am generous. I will give each of them a gold coin.
I was like, each of them a head start.
They will take the shiny and, go back to cowering in their fort.
Okay. And I will also give them
Mind if I slip in?
Depends. You might be more scary, but sure.
Oh, she's not going to stop you from doing. It sounded like you were going to be doing like an additional thing.
Oh no, I was just gonna hand them a potion.
Oh,
It was like, here you go, casual potion of healing. It was like, in case one of you gets hurt.
in the premise of the space, can you actually want me to move the token up, or just kind of assume that Ileana's like partially in?
I'm gonna move out of the way after I do that.
Hi. I was wondering, since you said you maintain everything and keep it looking nice, if you saw any interesting visitors, such as, and like she tries to recount what she's been told that people that the captain's father and the captor look like.
Make me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh, interesting. I thought that would have been under Ileana's skill set, under bedside manner. Okay. Well,
It's negated by her ridiculous social awkwardness.
I guess, yeah, I guess that's true. See, do we have any things that can help with that? Guidance. I suppose she can guide herself.
Yes, you can guide yourself.
What are you trying to? Oh God. Oh God. Why are you so bad at this?
Because she's incredibly socially awkward. She's not persuasive.
Well, at least clearly, you guys can hear her to see what she's trying to do.
Okay, on a 13, you realize your descriptions aren't the best, considering you're trying to describe something, that you don't even have the concept of. At the same time, you're dealing with a group of individuals where all of you non-scaled folk look the same. So, all in all, a lot of people have come and gone. They're not sure if your specific ones have. There's been a lot of soft skins here, and half skins, and all sorts of people going back and forth. Some nicer than others.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, here. I guess that wasn't very helpful.
Kyoki's gonna give her a thumbs up, and it was like, "You did a good job, Ileana."
Thank you, but maybe someone who actually, knows what people looks like should try that.
Okay.
Yes, the player does remember why we're here.
I'll say, Kyoki's going to open the door again. Just gonna keep opening and closing the door.
Stop jump sharing these people.
Going to it was like, by the way, excuse me, kind folks. Would you have happened to see I will describe her dad and the asshole who took him.
Make me a persuasion check.
Awesome. Doable.
Also at disadvantage because, you're soft skinned.
That's cool. That makes it flat. All right. Yay. All right. Ouch.
Okay, on a 24,
I rolled low as shit.
that is able to even overcome the fact that, again, all you people look alike to them. Via your passive investigation, you get the sense that they don't see a lot because this is basically the night shift in terms of working the place.
Mm-hmm.
But a troop certainly at least somewhat matching the description you're giving, did come through. Some of them have already left. Some of them are still here. Specifically, the really fancy, shiny ones they think are still upstairs. But they don't like them because they're prone to kicking them when they screw up.
That's just mean. Who would have hurt kobolds?
You feel Ash side-eyeing you from the other room.
Those must be insanely terrible people who would dare to put their hands on kobolds simply because they're kobolds. I couldn't possibly think of a single person who would do such a thing.
Oh no, not because kobold, because we not follow order correctly.
That
Can't do
is
can't do everything fast. Short legs, little arms.
that is insanely unfair. How dare they? You were hired because you are wonderful, capable. I must say, you are a wonderful, capable, intelligent, useful species. As a matter of fact, thank you so much for all of your hard work. And if I was a guest here, I would love to have you guys able to fulfill the needs that I expect as a guest.
You not guessed?
Deception intensifies.
It was like, I must say, I'm not a guest. We just came into this. We just actually came into this area. We haven't had a chance to check in just yet.
Ah.
Move.
Must say, we were traveling. We were traveling from distant lands, and we made our. And we happened to come across this place, and we found out that it's actually. We found out that it seems to be some sort of a lodge of sorts. So we were going to see about lodging, or a place to kind of rest up if
there's any
things were
working
going
doors
on.
left.
Yeah,
You talk to mistress upstairs. She make arrangement.
Okay. There seems to be a lot of unsavory people here, which you hiding in here does nothing but prove the idea that we had in our head that
We hide because main hall fire.
I don't know who could have caused
Stone
that.
Skin's outside, smashing lots of things. So we assume boar attack.
Ooh, man, I don't know that. Whoever must have done that could have been incredibly boorish. I don't know who could have done that, but either way, those are all very terrible things. I'm glad that you were able to hide, and I swear that I will find out exactly who did. Who set fire to the front hallway, and when I do find them, things will be said. But, hiding out back here was a very good idea. I would suggest hiding a bit more if you continue hearing things. Do you have another place that you can run to?
No?
Okay, so I think I have something I might be able to assist you with.
Lodging in heaven.
You want to try that again? You went robot.
Everybody else
Okay, try it now.
Yeah, I can't hear you perfectly.
Okay, yeah, we were only getting like one signal bar. It was weird.
Okay. Who else jumped in because they made a noise? Did Dex come back too? Or did we lose Dex in the first
she's
place?
still on mute.
Okay.
Okay, so it was me then.
But it wasn't
Okay,
just
hey,
you; it was all of us because I was only getting 1 bar of signal.
Okay. Yeah, and Red was roboting.
Yeah.
See, you were roboting for me. I
Yeah,
couldn't
everybody was
hear or
roboting. All of
Yeah.
you sounded like robots to us. It sounds like you sound like robots to each other. So yeah, like Discord just had a stroke.
Okay. Cool. All right. All right. I was asking. I was like, so, how do you feel about demons protecting you?
What demon?
What is a demon, or which demon?
What is?
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna kind of like crouch down with my hands on my knees, like I'm talking to kids. Have you heard of a place called Hell?
GM will autocorrect you to what the the appropriate underworld equivalent is here in
Yeah.
Ladrina, but yes, they have heard of it.
Okay. It was like, yes. So what I do is I summon one of those terrible creatures here, and I'm not saying because I'm scarier than them, it follows what I tell it to do. And what I would tell it to do is to protect you from things that are even scarier.
Okay.
It is kind of, I must say, it is kind of scary looking. And they do look kind of terrible. I'll scribble it down on a sheet of paper and show them like the giant fly creature. Do you want me to summon this to protect you?
We swat those all the time. Yeah. I'm not sure how fly protect us, but yes, summon. They clearly have confused it for a housefly.
Oh. I can tell that they clearly confuse it for a housefly.
Given your passive investigation, yes, you can clearly think they have confused it for some sort of housefly or maybe a horsefly.
Oh.
Fly.
Kinda is a
He's not high enough level to
housefly.
summon Superfly.
I'm like, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I need you guys to stay in here. I'm gonna summon it, and it's gonna be right outside of this door, okay? Just don't come out for unless you smell smoke.
If you
And
put it in water room, then what about other 2 doors?
Oh, it's a fly. It'll be able to get actually what's over here?
One door leads back to hallway, other door lead to soft skin servant quarter.
Okay. Well, we just can't, I must say. All right. One moment, if you don't mind me stepping into your heavily fortified area.
As long as you don't try to cross their table fort, they seem happy.
Okay. Gonna open this door.
Okay, you have revealed this human servant's quarters. A room containing 3 beds, a simple writing desk. Smells clean, certainly compared to the room next door. And the floorboards are swept spotless. There are currently 3 humans in here sitting on their beds. There is what appears to be, judging from the attire, you're guessing a maitre d' or butler, a maid, and you're guessing somebody who's supposed to deal with the animals, maybe a hunter or a beastmaster.
Okay.
Or a stable master.
Okay. I'm like,
They all
what's
3
up,
turn to
Pimpin'?
look at you when you open the door, just look at you really confused.
Hey, what's up, Pimpin'? We came through here looking. Marseille, your associates over here seem to be insanely terrified of explosions going on in the other room.
Well, yes, it seemed we were under attack.
Well, that's over now.
Okay.
Kyoki's gonna turn around and look at them. Is there any reason why they're in there and you're in here?
Those are their quarters. These are our quarters.
But if you're under attack, why are they out there?
But they were told to retreat to their quarters, and we were told to retreat to ours. That's just standard protocol if the place is under attack.
Okay, fair. All right. Well, if where does this door lead, by the way?
That should lead to the kitchen.
Okay, cool. Do you mind if we just, mosey on through here?
Oh yes, by all means. I mean, it's totally common for the guests to meander through the staff's portion. By all means, cut on through.
Oh, don't worry. We're not actually guests here.
Oh, that makes even less sense. Okay.
We're the cleanup crew.
Hello?
I'm gonna scribble like a quote ward on the door. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna scribble, walk back out here, scribble, and I'm gonna look back at the kobolds. Okay, so if you, I'll say, just make sure you stay in here, and these, I'll say, and the nice soft skins in here. If something happens, I'll say, if the house starts to, I'll say, if the house starts to catch on fire or become very terrible, and you have to evacuate, the demon, I'll say, the demon will hold off whatever it is while you escape out of the window, and the soft skins will alert you. As I'm saying that, I'm just tossing a gold piece to each of them, like side arming like a piece of gold to one of each of them. It was like the soft skins over here will do an amazing job of helping you. I'll say, of notifying you that if they find out about something. Isn't that right?
Most unusual, but sure.
Thank you. All right. Because you're all staff members and you should all look out for each other. All right. Excuse us. Sorry. Nice hat. Thank you. All right. And open the door.
You're now in the kitchen.
Hello.
Oh, great. More guests.
Do I see the sack of gold around here?
It's on the table over here next to some sort of clay pot.
I think the captain came through here.
That note, I will swing us back upstairs to said captain.
All right, since he kicked in that door, I will kick in this door.
Okay, again, you should be able to just click on the door. Congrats, you found another bedroom.
It's like, this is getting pointless. She starts going to form a fireball. If no one's gonna stop her, she's about to toss one.
Maybe there's clues in the bedroom deal.
Well, I'm sure if they hear a big boom, their first instincts will be to run, don't you?
I mean, not everyone's an adventurer. They could run away from the explosion.
Fine. She looks like she's barely like she. You've seen Dylan agitated before, but this is probably the worst it's ever been. And she's just gonna go and like literally kick open the rest of the doors and then motion for the rest of them to look inside. I guess we'll in next here. That way. Oh, this one's locked. That one doesn't open.
Oh,
That one does. These two doors don't open.
Well, then I would imagine you want to come over here and use Thunderclap on the locked doors. Or we can knock and see if anyone answers.
Again, Dylan will hold out her hand to you guys.
Why is she holding out her hand to us?
So you suggested knocking. So she's like, you can knock. you after you. If I'm gonna
Okay.
knock on using fireball.
Fargo will step over here and knock on the door. Housekeeping!
Okay. So you knocked.
Yep.
No
Do I
response.
need to make a deception check? Oh, no response? Okay. Well, we're housekeeping, so we can just give me the lock. I would like to make a Thieves' Tools roll to...
And did you cast that?
In the fireplace room.
Then yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay, is there any wards on the door?
Does not appear to be.
Okay, I would like to make a Thieves' Tools roll.
By all means.
Haha. The deck space.
Yes, that is text based. While you were doing that, Dylan, the door you have opened. The shutters appear to be open. There are 4 unmade beds lining the wall. There's also a table with 4 chairs, a wine rack with some bottles, most of them uncorked and empty.
And it smells like your father. I'm just kidding.
Looks like whoever was in here cleared out in a hurry and recently, so possibly in response to whatever you were doing downstairs.
Did they clear out and go out the window, or they cleared out and possibly ran down the stairs?
Indication would be that they roll me investigation or survival.
Let's see. We'll go with survival because that's a little higher. Not by much. Okay. 13. So that's 16 for survival.
Okay, on a 16, they definitely went through the door. So you're not sure if they went downstairs or not. But they definitely cleared out of the room in a hurry, went through the door. Considering you didn't see any signs of them downstairs, you're inclined to say they're up here somewhere still? Okay, Fargo. We can either count this as a partial success, or you can take the failure.
Anything I can do with those stunt points?
Stunt points only work on a success.
Oh.
So on a partial success, yes, you might be able to use an exploration stunt. On a failure, they are worthless.
Okay. I will take the failure and look at over at Baron, who is, and be like, can a guy get a little space to work?
I can tell you, though, based on your expertise and how close you were, that the lock seems to have been reinforced with the arcane lock spell.
Oh.
Hence the failure.
There's an arcane lock on this.
Okay, magic has been used to make the lock, system more robust and more difficult to pick.
Yeah, but I also rolled really badly. So he is going to try it again.
You are free to do so.
He is going to tell Farron to give him a little space.
Gotcha. Given how the stories
Very
are
hard
to
to
be
pick a lock while someone's watching, you know.
right there, just in case someone decides to leap out. Actually, I would like to hold an action in case something does, like if the door opens, something does, decide to go like Shaw.
See, look, that's so much better.
Okay, you have unlocked the door. Still shut, but you did unlock it.
Yep. Once he's done, he's going to be like, see, and that's how it's done. And he swings the door open.
Okay. There's an enormous bed covered in, despite the map being blue, the book says burgundy. Bedspread. There's a fire crackling in the fireplace, letting the room warmth and an atmosphere of comfort. There's a large chest at the foot of the bed, as well as the normal desk and chairs. Room appears lived in. Unlike what Dylan saw, it doesn't look like they cleared out in a hurry or anything, but, this room is obviously currently being used by one of the guests.
Mm.
If you had to hazard a guess, it might even be in use by the current owner of the lodge, because it does appear to be the master suite.
Yeah, that honestly was what I was thinking too. Fargo is going to see the chest at the foot of the bed and be like, old habits die hard, old habits die hard. Captain, no one in this room, I don't think. But there's a giant chest. Captain? Captain? Captain?
I'm here. Sorry.
Fargo got the other unlocked door open.
Okay, cool. She's just going to thunderclap this door then. I'm gonna bother.
All right.
Congratulations, that was the shower. And someone was in there bathing.
Well, you know what they say.
Okay. As Dylan explodes this door, and I reveal what's on the other side.
Roll initiative.
No! Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh.
A wisdom save. Okay. Oof. Okay, that's 10. That's 13.
I don't even have to look at the sheet. I know that's a fail. Dylan is paralyzed.
Can I sacrificial dodge?
And pulled into the room. We are now cutting downstairs again.
Jesus fuck.
Captain! Captain!
Side, Thunderclap is not silent. Everybody upstairs and downstairs heard the door. As well as the other doors she blew up, so downstairs is probably not any more suspicious than they were with the other doors exploding, but...
And probably here's Fargo hollering, Captain.
Oh no, can we hear it?
Let's see. She blew the door, and then right as she blew the door, she was locked down and pulled in. So I'm not sure Fargo would have had a chance to yell yet.
Okay.
Because this is effectively the same round that, she blew the door.
Okay.
So give him another couple seconds and he'll have a chance to, get suspicious, but...
Alright. Gonna walk into the kitchen and be like, hello, tradesmen. How are you all doing?
They regard you with the annoyed, casual disinterest of service staff, having their workplace invaded.
Smells like food.
I'm about to say, I'm gonna look around. It was like. So I'm assuming that you're all the cooking staff, correct?
Master of the obvious.
Ah, so felons, just like me. Good to know. How are you currently law-abiding citizens currently doing?
Are we what?
How are you current law? I'll say when they say we're the cooking staff, yes. I say, yes, fellow felons.
Yeah, I heard that part. It was the what are you current law-abiding citizens? I lost.
Yeah, I was like, how are you current law-abiding citizens doing today?
Overworked. Tired of people, coming in and slowing us down.
Well, obviously you're not underpaid.
We were until some random chick came in and just decided to tip us a ridiculous amount.
You would think that you'd be slightly happier with my boss coming in and giving you an egregious amount of money.
Yes, we are thrilled about the fact that the number of guests we're having to feed doubled, and we have less than an hour until dinner is supposed to be served, so we have to somehow multiply the food, in less than an hour.
Oh, don't worry. You won't have anywhere near as many guests that you have to feed now.
Okay.
I mean, still fix extra. We might be hungry.
I was referring to you in the first place.
Oh, no, we're just
You are the
taking
unexpected guests that we are, clearly expected to feed, because you are guests here at the lodge, and it is our job to feed you.
We're not guests.
Then what the hell are you doing back here?
We haven't checked in yet.
Well, then go do that!
But that's what the kobolds just told us to do. Apparently, they're hiding over there because, loud noises scare them.
Yes, when the place is under threat and on fire, they are told to hide.
And you guys are told to keep cooking? That's kind of
No,
dickish.
we were in the hall putting out the fire. Now that we're done doing that, we're back here cooking.
Wow. Business catches on fire and they just say put out the fire and get back to work.
Not big of a fire.
Talk to them about unions.
What? Who said that?
Well then, if you like, I'll say I'm good in time. It's like, well then, do you know which direction she went in?
I point towards the other kitchen door, so the one map south of you.
Okay, sweet. All right. Well, thank you very much. I am not as mean. I'm not as mean and cruel as whoever is bitching about dinner. So I guess food. I guess whenever food is ready, that'd be great. So don't rush yourselves on our behalf.
Rushing on your behalf, we're rushing because we're required to keep to the schedule.
Yeah, true, but the schedule didn't count on things being on fire.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to take that into account.
I will go talk to management and see if we can get you a little bit of grace.
You do that. Let me know how that goes.
Will do. All right, watch your step, Ileana. Don't want you slipping on any broth. Okay.
Okay, coming back into the hallway, you see a pair of guest rooms to the character's right, and what looks like some kind of parlor to the south.
Okay. I can't remember. I think this is about. Nah, she never made it this far. Walk through this door.
Standard guest room.
All right. Dead pelts. All right, cool. So I got pelts.
And so, yeah, bed furs and stuff.
All right. Step out. That's the room that we came out of. Now here.
Another guest room.
All right. Cool. Does it look used or?
Based on your passives, yeah, it seems somebody is residing, in the room is using the room currently. Obviously, they're not physically in there right now, but the guest rooms do appear to be actively checked out to somebody.
Okay. And go into this room.
Okay, that is the other parlor.
Yeah, the one that my wife, I'll say one that, wife is going to come back and tell me about, where she got blown up.
This is the White Stag parlor. The room is warm and comfortable with a large fireplace, stuffed leather chairs, table set with smoked sausage and candles, a tapestry displaying a magnificent white stag above a valley with a pair of green dragons soaring overhead, deers, boars, hedgehogs hiding among the leaves and the trees below. The walls each have a trophy or two, including 2 fine mountain goat heads, an elk head with a 10-point rack, giant eagle head with talons, a metallic bull's head, a griffin's head and its 4 claws, and the head of a white-furred boar with its tusks as long as daggers. The room appears otherwise deserted.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go get some of the smoked sausage over here. I'm like, Ash, there's food.
There's food?
Yeah, there's food. Smoked sausage. I know you don't want any of that, but,
She's not a vegetarian.
I thought she was a vegetarian.
Oh.
Okay. I could have swore she was like, like, I don't want to hurt anything and I don't want to eat anything that felt pain.
No, she's a pacifist when it comes to combat, but, she'll eat meat.
Okay, sweet. All right. Cool. I'm like, Ash, you hungry?
Not hungry enough to eat strange food off a table in a place we don't know the alignment of?
Oh, that's right. You don't eat evil sausage. All right. Well,
You don't eat sausage that might be a trap.
You know what? Fair.
Trap sausage is not good sausage.
That's a good. I'll say it's a good thing. All right. Cool. Do I have a? I think I do. Pretty sure I do. I do have a poison kit. All right. I would like to test the sausage for poison. Real quick.
All right. We will call that an investigation check using a charge from the poison kit. If it has charges, if it doesn't have charges, then you're just using the poison kit to make an investigation check.
Okay.
I don't remember if they're like medicine kits where they have a certain number of uses.
All right. 19.
Okay, 19 years, you can tell, aside from being a lot fattier than you probably should be eating, it's good sausage.
Awesome. Sweet. All right.
Like high in salt, high in fat,
All right. High salt. I'll say I'm gonna tell them it's like, all right, just test it with the poison kit. Just high salt, high fat. Too much of it, you might not fit in your armor anymore, but you should be fine.
Fun with that.
All right, Ileana, you want any? You're immune to poison anyway, aren't you?
I think that's a thing for her.
Oh no, I thought monks were immune to poison.
You have to have a certain number of levels in Monk for that.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, she.
Oh, she is. Okay, she does have enough levels.
Oh. We actually have.
Wait, we found a continental breakfast. This is great. Do they have any stale Cheerios and out-of-date milk?
Everything seems to be, somewhat freshly laid out.
No.
You're not sure if this is leftover from lunch or, preparation for dinner.
Like tentatively.
It tastes like a smoked sausage. However you feel about smoked sausage. Cold smoked sausage.
Right. I'm going.
Or I guess room temperature.
All right, we're gonna wander around the room, like holding a piece of smoked sausage, just kind of investigating, admiring the room.
All right. Tapestry probably has some value. The trophies themselves appear to be real, though not necessarily valuable. And the metallic bull's head turns out to actually be a gorgon head. You're not sure how you confused that, but according to the book, you did.
Book just says I did.
It says bull's head, and then it says upon closer examination, the metallic bull head is actually a gorgon. So,
I mean, they're pretty distinctive. Okay.
I guess at a glance, a gorgon looks like a bull. I didn't write it.
I don't like the Medusa slander. As a former Gorgon, I take offense to this. Okay.
And that's the best you're gonna get without rolling anything.
All right. Guess I will roll. Whee! God damn it! What the fuck is up with my rolls?
Okay, tapestry is worth about 400 gold. The again, the trophies might be worth something to a collector, but in a general sense, not really worth anything. You do find that the griffin's head, though, is hiding a stash of 2 potions of healing.
I wonder why. I'm not. You know what? Not even gonna ask. Fuck it. You know what?
Somebody squirreled it away for an emergency.
How long does it look like it's been there?
There's some dust on them, so they've been there a while.
Okay. I'm going to assume that if it's been there for a while, it probably belongs to the hotel. Okay. And not I'll say probably not something that the people who came through here stuffed around here.
Given your passive, that's a reasonable guess. That this probably is an emergency stash for for the hotel staff or the hotel owner.
Yeah, and I'm not going to take that from them. Okay.
Conscientious adventurers only looting the bad guys.
I'll say, look, hey, we're good people. We're not Link, so. All right. Which case, make my way out. Like, all right. Think we should probably find the captain. I don't think she's down here.
No, you know they went upstairs.
Okay. I guess they went upstairs. Ash, you lead the way upstairs. These are the stairs, right?
Over here.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Make our way upstairs and go save your captain.
Move your tokens upstairs.
Right.
Guess while you're going up the stairs, I will cut to the upstairs party. Who are a few moments ahead of you because you guys are still coming up the stairs. Margot and Farron, you heard the kerboom of the thunderclap, and then silence. Now, you have heard kaboom. You have heard her blow other doors. You've heard her blow other doors without making noise, so maybe everything's fine. You don't know.
Margot is running towards the kaboom.
Okay.
Well, I was going to snag any bit. So moving.
Door is gone.
And as you both come charging around the corner, I need wisdom saves.
Oh no.
I'm gonna paralyze the whole group.
Oh no. Don't you mean a luck save? Oh wait.
Well,
If you were playing a gambler, sure, but you're not.
Keep in
I can't do
mind,
that in this game.
I must say, I'm like, you are close enough to Farron to where
Yeah.
you get the +5.
Oh, okay, good. I will roll this without the +5. Oh, that's actually a pretty good roll too. Okay, with a +5, that's 22.
Cool.
Damn, yeah, on a +1. Damn, that's really good.
Margot was paralyzed.
Yeah. Margot is paralyzed?
Yep.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Rolled 2 shy of a perfect roll. And I had a +5.
Farron just made it.
Who the fuck?
But he's not going to collapse because he's a horse.
No, you're paralyzed. You're frozen. You're locked.
Yeah.
And then
Shit.
force pulled into the room.
Do they try to force pull me?
Well, you feel like your body trying to seize up, like, somebody's trying to, like, grab you in a telekinetic grip or something, but you were able to shrug it off, so you're not pulled.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was one and the same. Those two different effects. Okay.
No. They tried to get all of you. You saved.
Can I identify what, like... I see there's some tokens in the room. Are they...
They're all clearly looking at you, waiting expectantly.
Oh, no. I mean, like, are they Dragonborn? Are they people in masks?
Oh, no, you clearly... I mean, I can't... give me a second. Okay, you see Fargo get pulled in. You see... You partially see, from your current position, a creature that's in Drakengard style scale mail, holding a blade to Fargo. You see a woman lounging on a couch. I probably should have brought up a minute ago.
I like how they're basically just treating the crew like fucking trapdoor spiders. Paralyze people and drag them in the room.
Right. That's I forgot. I did the lazy method.
Paralyzed or not, I still have spells I can use.
I'm not sure how you use spells without an action, but okay.
There's a meta magic that lets me cast spells so long as they don't require movement.
You still have to have the action.
Oh, well.
I was kind of waiting because it sounded like you were gonna maybe bring up an image or something.
I'm trying to. I had to find the image again.
Oh.
Because
Shift over.
a pain in my ass. Damn it. Not supposed to be that hard, damn it. Keep finding the image, but I can't find it in the format I can actually use.
You could just pop it in Discord.
I could. And I have to download it.
No, you can copy and paste.
Also requires me to open Discord on the other laptop that I'm currently running from.
I mean, if you don't want to download it, you just...
Actually, no, I can't. I have to save it as a WebP and then convert it in Paint to a different format.
No, you can copy and paste.
I'm doing the copy and paste. I'm just saying that requires me to open up Discord first.
Oh, I got you.
No, what I was talking about is like, I guess you use Paint. I use, iFran. It's really a bit quicker to open.
Yeah, see, that's what I get when I can never remember the command to blow up the little token.
Oh. Yeah.
Woman chilling on the couch. Person standing next to her in a protective position. And of course, let's see. You can see him. You may remember him as the guy running the damn tournament.
Okay. Recognize the woman.
Oh, the one on the couch? No.
What about the person sitting next to him? Oh, you can't see.
As opposed to the, for those of you in the room, the person standing next to Lord Bashir you would recognize as having been hanging around him during the tournament, but since none of you bothered speaking to him and her, you never got an introduction. But she was at his side every time you did see him.
Okay.
She also seems to be the one who, judging from her very subtle hand gesture, seems to be the one maintaining the hold spell.
Excellent. We're not able to talk in Paralyzed, are we? Or...
Let me double check, but I believe dialogue is non-existent.
We don't need dialogue because I can mentally talk to you guys, so we're good.
Incapacitated. Every time a paralyzed creature wishes to move or speak, they must succeed a strength check against the DC of the effect that paralyzed them. Really? Paralyzed creatures incapacitated. Okay, Sierra, I stand corrected. You may choose to take an action, a movement, or a bonus action. You cannot concentrate on spells, but you can still cast action spells. Or, cast spells that don't require concentration.
Yep, and I have plenty of them.
Or if they have a verbal component, you will have to make the DC against paralyzed.
Nope, because the meta magic lets me, if it has a verbal or a somatic component to it, it negates it.
There's the meta magic. There's also, I believe, check. If your charisma is, in your case, charisma, because that's your spellcasting stat, if it is 18 or higher, you do not require verbal anyway. You only require hand gestures and materials. Okay,
cool. So then, in which case, I have several spells I can cast still.
Okay. So, in the case of Farron, they are clearly looking at you expectingly, waiting for you to make a move. Since you made the save, they took their turn doing what they did.
I'm okay if you want to cast Fireball in the room. I'll survive it.
Oh.
I can't cough right now, but...
Isn't this a situation that we find ourselves in? He said the blade was up to Fargo's neck.
Yeah, they're basically holding them, the sword equivalent of gun to the head.
They've got it attached to Fargo's favorite organ. Actually, they're gonna slice it clean off. He won't be able to live with himself.
Got Tinkerer's tools that can fix that. Wait, but seriously. looks like we're in a position to perhaps negotiate, given that I haven't fallen for this power of yours.
The Emir turns from the window, sips his wine. Yes, please come in so we can, how you say, ruminate? No, that's not right. The thing where we discuss the terms of your surrender.
Okay, I just want to confirm. Did I snatch your Sara? Is your Sara...
Sara's still on Fargo's back.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Who's on Fargo's back?
Sara! Where Dylan put her.
Oh, no.
No, she said she was putting her on her back, not mine.
No. When we came out to the hallway, I took her off and put her down.
And gave her to Fargo.
No,
I
she
gave
was
her to
never
Fargo
given to
in her
Fargo.
room, but when we came back out into the hallway, I took her and put her on the ground.
Okay, because I remember...
Okay, so that was just when you guys were in the room. Okay.
I remember asking because I believe I phrased it as, unless she's running too, I like to grab her on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just kind of wanting to confirm, is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know she can be sneaky.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, she's still in play.
Does that change the reactions?
No, it just means I have to make a roll.
Oh, wait.
I think I have to make 2 rolls.
Yep. Yes, I will wait just to see what the actual situation is.
Yep.
Is she being held at sword point?
Yep.
They have done this to themselves.
I'm gonna, as I am okay. The outside area here. Is there like any pieces of like debris or anything, or is it kept fairly clean even with the disruptions from downstairs?
I mean, it's, fairly... The fireball didn't make it up here, so it's fairly well maintained still.
Basically, what I'm waiting try to see is there anything on the floor outside of the frame of the doorway which could be used as a writing or etching utensil?
Outside the doorway, no.
Shit. Wait, hold on. These doors, were any of them fractured to
I mean, they were exploded, so there was like chunks of like small chunks of wooden debris.
Okay.
In the case of the one in front of you here, it definitely got splintered since she was point blank range on that one.
Well, I'm not,
and rolled a lot more damage.
I'm trying to look for something outside of the
outside of the doorway. You'd have to backtrack up to that a couple guest rooms up.
But that would still be in line of sight of
Yeah.
anyone looking in my
Yeah.
direction. That's the thing. I need to be outside of the
Yeah,
door.
no. Any of the doors, all the doors that Dylan blew up are within line of sight of the guy standing in the doorway.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I can't do that then.
Please come in while we wait for the rest of your friends.
Is there a particular place you would like me to sit?
Oh, but I mean, take the chair. We have tea. We have wine. I'm not uncivilized.
As I'm moving over to chair, I will attempt to telepathically contact the captain.
Here as I can tell, the spell does not prevent that.
Do it. Is there any tactics you suggest, Captain?
Mentally, Dylan is like, you might want to move a little bit off to the side. You don't want to stand in a cone shape in front of me.
I will scooch the chair over here, and I want to play it off, and I'm going to sit in it, and I play it off as if I'm not wanting to obstruct her people's line of potential lines of sight.
Hmm?
I would like to have a action to probably not going to do all the much of anything, but a digi action to telekinetically grip onto Usara if say she's gonna like fall or be taken or anything like that.
All right. As the paralyzation begins to wear off, I'm cutting back over to the B team.
The smoke Sasha is actually pretty good.
So, Kyoki and the Fighting Mongooses, as you come up the stairs, what are you doing?
I guess I open all these doors.
Some of the doors are open, some of them are exploded. Basically, all the ones map left have been, destroyed or heavily damaged.
They're a little warm to the touch. Still.
Like, Captain, if you're dead, say something.
Can I mentally tell them I'm not dead?
Your brain works just fine.
Mentally not dead, physically paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
About to do something brash and rash.
Can I talk back to her? I can't remember.
Yeah, back and forth works.
Okay. How did you wind up paralyzed? Where are you?
I believe, from where you are standing, you are able to see a Dragonborn in Drakengard regalia holding a blade to Fargo's throat through the door to the map south of you.
Okay.
As well as a woman in a turban just kind of staring at you through the door, just kind of half waiting for you to do something.
Fargo and I are both paralyzed, but Little Bit and Farron seem to be fine.
Did Little Bit make the save?
Little Bit failed to save.
Oh, okay. Never mind. The only one not paralyzed is this Farron. The rest of us are paralyzed.
Are we on party chat, or is this 1-to-1?
You know what? I'll link us all through. Yeah,
Is this party chat?
I'm gonna let you guys strategize for a second while I step away.
Oh god.
Just
that's
a
funny.
heads up. When you come in the door, it's gonna you're gonna get smacked like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, the magic is quite powerful.
Okay.
This guy.
Is unfucking believable.
It's the woman though that's holding us, right?
The woman in the elvish woman in the center, I believe, is the one who forcibly brought us in here. But isn't that other woman familiar? The one in the hood?
Not to me.
She was at the event with the guy who was running the event.
Yeah, but I don't think we talked to her. Like we seen her,
We didn't,
but
we didn't talk to either of them.
Yeah.
Why do they want your dad?
I have no clue. But we can kill them, and Kiki can ask them through death later.
Wow. Wow. I like how she's just like,
oh, now it's okay to kill people.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I see how that is.
Hey. They kidnapped my dad. If it was any one of you, I would also kill for you.
Aw. I would kill for you too.
Thank you. So, this is more personal.
Kiki would kill for a Kit Kat bar.
My thoughts.
Arguably have killed for less, so yes.
The thoughts to collapse the floor if this goes too sideways.
Well, you can do that. I am going to use...
As someone who doesn't have access to brace himself when the floor collapses.
I'm debating between using Thunder Wave or Destructive Wave.
Pride is a damsel in distress.
Thunder Wave is a cone attack, and Destructive Wave is a 30-foot radius. And I can add Slippery Spell on it, which can't be canceled out by Counterspell, or and Careful Spell, so we won't be affected by the spell.
You can't do both?
I can't do both.
Okay.
Thanks to my sword that I'm holding.
It's a 45 degree. It's a 45 degree cone.
The Thunder Wave is a 15-foot cone. Destructive Wave is a radius of 30 feet. I'm more leaning towards Destructive Wave because it does more damage.
That's what you're looking at for a cone.
No, the cone. It's Thunder Wave or destructive damage.
Yeah, I know. I was measuring the cone. You said it's a 30-foot radius circle.
Mm-hmm. And that's Destructive Wave.
And where is it from you, or is it?
Yeah, from range self. Yeah, so from me.
And that's that's how much damage you will do. You will get people you cannot see.
Well, we know there's nobody else. Oh, the rest of the party. Okay. Well then. Seeing as I can't hit the rest of the party and I can't see them, and assuming you guys we're up on the floor with me.
Margo can tell you they're in the hall.
Also wondering.
I think.
And you guys can kind of hear me yelling, so you can tell them.
Everybody can hear you yelling.
I'm talking to you mentally, so it's
all of
up
China
good.
knows you're here.
We already knew you were here. You blew up the first floor.
Let me see. Do I have meta magic that lets me change.
Also wondering, does anyone have any suggestion for sources of conversation other than, explain the everything?
Well, I mean, these are definitely the people who took her father.
Okay, never mind. I do not have the meta magic spell that lets me change the shape of the spell. So
You just
I guess
move.
that
He
How are you
moved her.
moving?
They're making
Oh.
room. They're trying to make room for Kyoki and everybody to come in.
Okay.
I mean, I could also just wait for them to walk in and then cast it.
Okay. I'm going to say.
Let's see. Careful spell covers how many people?
I
I'm
do want
going
to verbally
to-
say, while we wait for the others, I do have a request.
Yes.
Oh, that's too many.
Kill the centaur first.
I'd prefer not to have their childhood development be marred by being in a sword situation such as this, and Aaron will like halfway reach an arm out to an indication of intending to swoop.
I'm pretty sure her childhood is already, how you say, scarred by the sword. I mean, she carries one, and I saw her slaughter the troll, plus what she did to my own men. And women. Yes, I must remember the women.
Okay, never mind. I can still cast that spell because it's creatures that I choose within the radius. So we're good.
He'll put his arm back. I see.
Going to let's see.
Besides, this is all about her. Why would we block her from the conversation?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. On that note,
Okay.
Lady
I'm
Aurora,
going
well,
to-
it is also about her. So we do not block her from conversation either.
Going to step around. I'm gonna step over here. This
The
doorway.
accent is all over the place. I am not keeping that.
I'm gonna step
I
over
was hearing
here.
some Hondo in there.
See.
I'm going for stereotype Middle Eastern, but I'm landing all over the fucking place. So we are.
I totally get that. I have a hard time maintaining an accent myself.
I need to remember the character quirk if he gets the words wrong because bad at language, but I don't need to keep the accent.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't mind the fluctuating accent.
I'm going to step into this room. It was like,
You just
okay.
random, see the guys awkwardly staring at you, and you just awkwardly step into the bathroom. Okay.
I'm just going to kind of like slowly just sidestep into the other room real quick. And
Hold on,
like,
The lady
alright.
just looks at you like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Poor Eliana's kind of head kind of moving around and saying,
The helmet is staring. Ash's helmet is staring straight ahead, but again, you feel the eyes tracking you.
I'm going to like walk into the room. It's like, all right. If I walk into that room, you're not going to do anything, are you?
Shouted from down the hall, in the Middle Eastern accent Tristan is aborting. We'll file it away next to the English accent Tristan cannot do. We are just here to talk. I have proposition.
Okay.
We are here to, how you say, partay? No, that's not it.
Ooh, party. Awesome. Okay. One moment. I will be just ready for your party.
Just here
I'm
to
going-
talk, but they've
I'm
muted
going
all
to
of us.
use one of my hit die. I'm going to give myself a warlock invocation, and I'm going to cast freedom of movement on myself. Going to shuffle back out. Like, all right, time for the party. Start making my way in with smoked sausage.
wait up.
Now that the jig is up and everybody's aware what's going on, they are not throwing another hold monster. So you can just walk in.
Okay.
are they going to let us go? And how
by
dare
the-
they hold?
By the
I'm
time
not-
everybody has filed in, the time period of a minute has worn off. You are no longer paralyzed.
I will then take little bit and put her behind me.
Good.
I will need you to make a athletics or acrobatics to get her out of the grip of the two Drakengard soldiers holding her.
Okay. They don't want to do that.
I mean, it's not like they just have like a hand on her shoulder to make sure she's not going anywhere. It's not like
Oh, okay. I thought like there was an arm around, and then she was like being held to like a chest or something.
No. They just have hand on shoulder and blade in position to threaten.
23.
Are they still holding the blade to us as well?
Now that the paralysis has worn off and everybody's in the room, they have lowered them from the throat. Now that they've gotten everybody in the room, but they still have them at the ready in case you guys try something. But their posture has relaxed from the "I'm going to slit your throat if you don't do what I'm saying."
All right. I'm going to stand next to this Drakengard. I'm like, "What's up, bro?"
I rolled a 23.
Bringing up their sheet now.
I want you to know, Kiyoki, that Baron is finding it very unnerving that you are being so polite to the Dragonborn.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say, Kiyoki is
Okay,
100%.
you have pulled her to you.
I'm 100% hamming this up because they said that they are trying to, do like a parlay, and I'm say you've been around him long enough. You 100% know that it is taking everything in him to not just like pin them to the ground and stab them mercilessly, but.
Now that you're in, he'll gesture to the table where again there's wine, there's a tea set, there's a hookah, there's some like some kind of rolls or dumplings or sweet bun type pastry type things.
Okay.
Sara is safely with the captain.
I'll say I'm gonna kind of look. He was like, "Man, that's some fancy armor you've got there, sir." And my, what a lovely turban you have, young lady.
Quick question. Can I use a subtle spell to cast/hold the spell?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, cool.
Holding the spell, will to unhold the spell will be your reaction. So keep that in mind if you decide you want to do something else with your reaction while you're holding it.
Oh yeah, no. Besides letting it loose,
Ash coming in.
Eliana's blocking the door again.
Oh,
Right. I will shuffle. Like, excuse me,
There you go.
excuse me, pardon me,
There you
excuse me. Okay.
Good, because I wanted the corner.
and I want a little bit away from the Drakengard. So, however, we have to position her away from him.
Argo will move over and take a little bit. And wait, why'd the door go away? Oh,
They will not let you take her out of arm's reach.
Oh, right, because they want a little bit. That's right.
Oh, they want her? Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So you can move her as much as you like around that guy, but if you try to take her away from adjacent, shit will go down.
okay. I like to shift my contingency action now that Dylan's care. Can I contingency action to like take a hit? I know usually that's under like bait and switch and intercept and stuff like that.
Or hero point, yeah. Given that you have enough prep time, yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. Because I'm gonna want to take a hit for Star the Captain.
That will be your action and your reaction.
Yeah. So we're all now here.
Oh, okay.
Aaron will pour a glass of wine, and then another glass of wine. But only be drinking from one of the glasses of wine.
So, Mase, I'm a little late to the game. What exactly do you people, Mase, what exactly would you find folks, Mase, have in mind for us? You said you wanted to party parlay?
Well, I had hoped to have a cultured conversation.
I don't
However,
see why that still
it
can't be the
seems
case.
that one of your number does not believe in cultured behavior, given what she did to our intrepid host's door.
If you go to ground, leave no ground to go to.
If I wanted to go to ground, you never would have found us.
You may think that. I feel otherwise.
So what is it exactly that you want?
And it does look like some introductions, because at least David isn't recognizing everyone here.
Oh, yes, my apologies. I am Tariq Bashir, Emir of the Drakengard Empire.
Okay.
And newest reincarnation of Azos.
Eyebrow goes up.
That means nothing to me.
It should mean something to you. You guys have been chasing the cult of Azos for most of the game. Azos being
wait.
one of the 3 primordial dragons, specifically the evil one that turned on the other 2 and tried to kill them and take all their power.
He's part of the creation myth.
Yeah, it's part of the creation mythology.
Uh,
Oh, so you're a
is that why
god.
You want a little
That's
bit?
wonderful.
Well, I'm trying to become god once again. Which is where
Well,
the
this
2 ladies come in, because being heirs to the blood of the other 2, of Valkyra and Eris, I need their power to get my power back.
Sorry.
Hmm.
I like how Asia's here is another schmucks.
I'll say Kyoku's gonna be like, okay. Well, that's
I'm hoping they are willing to give freely and no further bloodshed needed.
And if we refuse,
Well, then, as what happened with the last incarnation of Valkyra, the one whose power escaped my grasp and somehow ended up in you, we will do it the hard way.
Oh,
I'm about to say, Kyoku's gonna say, that sounds kind of struggle snuggly.
I do not know this struggle snuggle. He'll look to the woman to his left, and she'll just, give him like a shake her head no and just look exasperated. She's not translating that.
Is he dragging? He's Dragonborn, right?
No, he's like Dylan. He
Drakengard.
looks like human, but he has the horns.
So
He's a
kind of like
dragon,
a
fuck
half
it.
dragon thing going on.
Okay. If he doesn't know how to speak Dragonborn, then yeah, fuck it.
It's like he speaks Dragonborn fine. His problem is with Common. He is struggling to. His Common is heavily accented, and he's he keeps using wrong words in places.
Do we know if Little Bit knows Dragonborn?
You mean draconic?
Draconic, yeah.
I would think so, since it's one of the languages Dylan can chat. And Dylan's been like, so that they can communicate. Dylan's been
For
teaching
Brian's
her.
benefit, since he seems to have forgotten what the guy looked like.
Oh no, I see what he looks like right here. I'll say I'm going to, I'm going to make gestures. I'll say I'm going to make gestures that imply exactly what he's insinuating. I'll say I'm going to use my, my ability to communicate through hand gestures at him, and kind of like look over at the child and kind of like gesture that I'm trying to say this without the kid knowing what I'm saying.
He'll look at you for a minute, then his eyes go wide and he looks horrified. No! Get uncivilized.
You said you wanted to take it by force, so that's what first thing that came to my mind.
It meant kill her.
Well, that's so much
What's his
better.
name last?
Look, we encounter a lot of devious people, And I don't exactly know how you extract your power, so I can't just
So
assume.
you extract any other arcane power. You kill them and extract the magical essence.
Oh yes, because this is so common.
I
I just thought that I must say I was under the impression that you were going to attempt to impregnate her and then take over the body of your child.
That would be another incarnation of Valkyra. I am trying to get my own power back, not make another generation of the dragon that killed me.
Why not? You don't like a challenge?
If I may, unless I'm misremembering my mythology, if you were to obtain this power, wouldn't that rupture the lands of the world? Because if the players remember correctly, Azos is the body of the planet.
The body of according to mythology, the body of Azos became the Underdark.
Okay.
The body of Valkyra wraps around that to become the body of the planet. Hence the planet being named Valkyra after the dragon.
Okay. Well, then I guess then if the Underdark were to get up and move, it would still shatter the land.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is not a wrong interpretation. However, that's only if I choose to inhabit that body again. But as a primordial dragon, body is energy and concept. I can make new one. No point in sundering the territory that I've come quite attached to.
I would like to ask a question. If we were so inclined to actually allow you to attempt to do this, what would you do with your newfound power and godhood?
Get vengeance on those who turned on me, purge the cults that all vilified me.
With good reason, might I add.
Reward the wonderful ladies of my harem and the soldiers that were still loyal to me after all this time. Probably get rid of that God King guy since he tapped my power and I don't like that.
That sounds like another adventure.
There's some personal wrongs I need to correct for people who tried to stab me in the back during my rise to power back in the Empire.
Oh my god, you're such a boomer.
I'll say, and Kyoki's going to kind of unfold his hands because he's currently sitting in the chair with the stance the thinking stance that he has in his image.
So I suppose a general campaign of blood, death, and vengeance, followed by some, clerical and administrative restructuring, and then I'll play it by ear from there.
So why train my dad?
I need a scapegoat to start a war. I need,
interrupted
my resurrection requires blood sacrifice. The easiest way to get blood sacrifice without anybody noticing is war.
You interrupted the tournament, and I'm a little sad by that because
the tournament was to get all of you in one place.
Well, now we know.
Winning. You owe us all the money that we were going to swindle you guys out of.
All it'll take to get the power? Money?
No, of course not. No, that's just a subtle thing.
I mean, maybe. How much money are we talking?
Provided I succeed at this, I have the entire treasury of the entire Drakengard Empire at my disposal, so...
We would like Drakengard Empire.
I'm not letting you kill us.
You want the Empire?
I want the Empire so that I can murder every Dragonborn.
I'll split the difference with you. You can murder every Dragonborn that didn't pledge loyalty to me already.
No, all of them are filthy. I'm gonna look at those
actually,
two.
No, I take it back. No purebloods have pledged loyalty to me. Only the half-bloods and the refuse. So, yeah, by all means, get rid of all the pureblood bloodlines.
No, all of them. All of them must die.
Then you're SOL.
That's a problem. Some dragon you are not willing to give up anything in order to get power.
No, I'm not willing to give up the people that are loyal to me.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a
Drakengard Empire.
There's no such thing as a dragonborn of any blood that's loyal.
shows short-sightedness. I've got families that have been following me for generations, thousands of years.
And would they still follow you if you failed this time?
Yeah, we just try again. We tried before, we'll try it again.
Then why can't
Can
you
you
just wait? Why can't you just wait until someone shows up who we don't care
Can you
about?
provide us with a full list of all of your followers?
I mean,
Why would we write that down? Anywhere you
You've
could
been
find
waiting
it.
for. I'm like, you've been waiting for thousands of years. Can't you just wait until we're dead from old age and try with the next person who probably
You
won't
realize
have
how
anyone
long
who
it took
likes
me
her?
to find the two of them.
You're immortal. How long did I say?
I'm
What is time to
immortal,
you?
but I'm also impatient.
Really? You should have tried fishing. We fished her out of the ocean.
Yeah, we had to look. We had to do all this work. We had to find her.
I had her. You stole my boat that she was on.
Oh, this
Well,
was
your
that
boat
was your
should have
boat.
never attacked us.
Why weren't you on your boat protecting your boat?
The captain was supposed to be protecting that boat. She was otherwise distracted.
Joke's on
That's a
you
shame.
that you didn't hire a good captain.
Okay, so I'll say this seems to have been a pretty disjointed series of events. So we were attacked by the boat. We defeated the
You
boat.
attacked the boat.
I thought the boat. I must say, look,
What
semantics.
Yuki saw it.
That's what I was like. I remember how Salt Marsh went. You guys snuck into the house, found the bandits, slaughtered the bandits, took a rowboat out to the boat, boarded the boat, killed the crew.
It just sounded really bad when you lay it out like that.
Look, I'm like, look.
But she wasn't on the boat. She was in the water.
No, she was on the boat. She was in the brig.
Yeah, she was chained up in manacles.
Look,
I
she-
could have when we fished her out of the water because I kept saying we should just throw her back.
I'll say,
That's because she was with the sea elves in terms of like her past.
I'd say she lived under the water, but when you guys found her, she was chained up on the boat.
Oh,
I'll say,
okay.
I'm gonna be like, okay, look, we all made mistakes here. We all
You made no mistakes.
Look, you made mistakes. You have definitely made mistakes because obviously, if you had made mistakes, you wouldn't have failed last time.
Your first
Mistakes are
mistake
failure.
was stealing the dragon's father, because she's probably going to do something really crazy here in the next 5 minutes, just as a warning.
5 minutes?
Hey,
Again,
I'm giving you
Lord
time
Alvaro
to...
was a means to an end. I needed
Where
a
is
scapegoat
he?
for the war. I needed a means to fake my death, and I needed a means of getting all of you here. He has accomplished
where
all of
is-
these
Where is he now?
in safekeeping, where he will be, tragically
We need-
revealed once I need, him to, come out as the cause of the war.
We need proof of life, because I imagine that the princess is not going to negotiate.
You need proof
Yeah,
of
she's not-
nothing.
She's
I am
not going
offering
to...
you a chance to do this civilly or a chance to get cut down. The fact that everybody I have wronged all got put together in one party in the first place, I thought was a cruel joke of fate, but here we are. So...
Wait, how'd you wrong Kyoki?
Every Dragonborn is a wrong to me.
It sounds like what this is coming down to is
How do you
and
wrong Farron?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish
You
that
probably
sentence
painted his
given what I
hair.
see in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah. That spell I was holding.
The wrongs he's done to Kyoki and Farron came up in sessions you weren't in, so...
Oh, okay.
Needless to say, it has been demonstrated that the Cult of Azos has connections to all of you. Yes,
Yeah,
I see this
mostly.
destructive wave, which I believe has a radius you need to lay out for me.
Yes, it's 30 feet, and I'm using slippery spell, so crazy lady can't counterspell it in case she does have counterspell. And it should be creatures within the 30 feet of my choosing. Let's see. You strike the ground, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outwards from me. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must succeed a Constitution saving throw. So anybody...
You just destroyed. And she killed the people downstairs. Oh yeah.
No. It says within... I can select the people I want to get hurt.
I also don't think it goes around corners or anything. I think walls still apply.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
no.
again, I I get to pick the people I want affected by it. So pretty much all the bad guys in this room and nobody else.
Okay, you said Constitution.
Yes.
Well, so much for getting her dad back.
And we'll go with radiant damage, by the way.
Wonder what happens if we kill God before he becomes God.
Okay, so 44 damage. Is that all that happens? Do they take damage? Is there a secondary?
I didn't. No, there is no. Oh, they get knocked prone.
Okay. So the 4 red shirts go prone. Take the damage.
Making a break for it.
The rest of them, however, a shivering wall of force, seems to cause the blast to deflect around them. And they are unaffected.
Is it perhaps
That's okay.
a prismatic wall of force?
Because as they do that, Dylan and a little bit leave the room.
How are you doing that?
I'm gonna dash.
Why don't you just jump out the window?
Because the window's closed.
I mean, you can shoulder check through the
Can't
window.
just jump out of it.
Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. Dylan will throw herself out the window. Cradling a little bit to her chest.
Okay, well, they still get attacks of opportunity. Just because they're prone doesn't stop them.
And I
that's
believe
fine.
that Farron said that he was going to jump in the way of those. So
Yeah.
He can
And
try.
also-
He said he was going to jump in the way of attacks. I don't know if a grapple counts as an attack, but if he wants to try, I'll...
Well, I do believe a grapple is a form of an attack.
It is,
So.
yeah.
And they're at disadvantage because they're prone.
Is there anything I need to roll for the intercept?
No.
Okay.
Call me Leon Sexy Kennedy.
they're about to have the whole group of Saddler come running after us.
Well, there's something I would like to do after we conclude this intercept.
Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy,
You
you will
said there was a wall of
relinquish the
force, as I
girl,
recall.
yes?
That's what it appears to be, yes.
I'm intercepting, I guess, so I guess I really don't get to resist. Okay. I will look at, was it the Amir Bashir?
Amir is his rank, but yes, Amir Bashir.
Da, 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 da. I am not going to just try to get these server slots, which I could just get. I am going to try to probe Azos's mind here for the for first the location of Dylan's father. And I suppose any follow-up things will have to be done. I can only probe like once per action.
Okay. I need to look up a skill real fast.
Also, can I use a hero point, provided that we have any, to like enhance the DC at all?
That's not how hero points work.
Well, I know there's the special request portion, and I know like you can add like a D6 to skill checks. So,
As you know, the hit die abilities are where DC increases go up.
in that case, then let me...
All right, Dylan, I'm gonna need a strength check to try and smash through the shutters.
Oh, damn. I forgot my strength was not that strong. Is there anything I could do to assist
Baron, your
me?
telepathy gets nothing.
Let's see.
Just void.
I probably had. There's a couple ways to do that shit.
Okay. Could I use a hit die to assist me with breaking through the shutters?
There is a generic hit die use that allows you to roll at advantage.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Do any of them have a mind glow over there?
Hmm?
Do any of them have a mind glow over there?
Mind glow. Mind make-
Detection within 30 feet of
16.
You bounce off the shutters.
Oh, I tried.
As a there's a faint flare of arcane energy, as if they've been reinforced.
I wasn't sure if with well, I guess it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. I tried, guys. I will move a little bit behind me though.
Yeah, you can
This part down here.
stack up in the corner there.
I should have gone for the door. Kiki, get us out of here.
Yeah, you get everybody except Amir and his lady friend.
Okay, so the person directly adjacent to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know if we're in combat time at the moment. So
I'm gonna put that question to you guys. Given what Dylan just did, are you intending to press the action, or you letting her act on her own and just waiting to see what happens?
Fargo would be waiting to see what happens. He would be readied his crossbow.
Yeah.
Crossbow in hand, but he is gonna hold. Especially he's also going to try not to bust out laughing when she bounces off the shutters.
Bing! Damn it!
I'm going to try to persuade these people and look, tensions are high, and that is to be expected when you are trying to wrench a child from their wrench a child from their mother.
Okay, so it sounds like nobody's actually starting shit.
I am going to try to talk them down because that's what the captain always asked me to do. So I'm going.
They're trying to kill us.
Look, you don't get to determine. You told me not to murder people and to try to be more cooperative.
I guess you missed the whole murder speech he gave upstairs. I realize that now. You weren't around for that.
I'll say I'm trying to be polite. Everybody was like, "Stop murdering Dragonborn simply because they're Dragonborn."
And cold blood. Dylan's words were exactly "and cold blood."
Anytime I kill them as cold blood, I don't care what they're doing. They're Dragonborn. And also, anything they do is secondary. Them trying to kill you is secondary to them being Dragonborn. The first and most criminal thing that they did was exist. The second most criminal thing that they did was try to kill my friends.
In 5 minutes, I gotta go.
Well, I was pretty much wrapping it here. I was just trying to determine whether we were rolling for initiative first or continuing talking. It sounds like next time we will continue talking.
Yeah. I'm about to say, as far as
I feel like your dramatic attempt at escape is a good closer.
I don't know about her. I don't know if she's a Dragonborn or if she's just like a hired prostitute. I think she's probably a prostitute and she's probably got horns underneath here. So I don't know.
He did straight up mention his harem.
Yeah, I mean they could be anything.
Is this did this lady ever introduce herself?
The only one who has spoken so far is the Emir.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's probably the owner of this establishment then.
She was going to be the person I was going to try to read next.
All right, cool. So she's the madam, and I don't know who this is. All right, so
we just need to ask her if she's being held against her will. If she's being held against her will, then
You guys have been standing here long enough. If you would like, you can roll an insight so you can have all the information to plan for next time.
yeah, I'll make
Or an
that.
investigation if you're looking for less people cues and more like room cues.
Matter, it's the same roll.
I'm going to see if I can. I must see if I can.
To go. Oh, mine is so much lower.
This would be a religion roll to know about him correctly, I would assume.
If you want to know about Azos, it would be religion. If you want to know about the prince or the emir or whatever you want to call them, that would be history.
Okay. History. Am I good at history? Yeah, I believe so. I have intelligence. Oh, I do, but I didn't specialize in it. Shit. Okay.
It's just a matter of which angle you want to go.
And I'm not religious, so I mean, technically it's a +5 in either, so. I have to try to be nice to this dragon when I hate dragons. Arguably, I don't really have a problem with this guy. He's less of a problem. I really hate these two guys. I'd probably be able to focus more if these guys were dead. But
Excuse me, your guards are distracting me. Could you dispatch them, please?
can we please just murder them so that we can have a polite conversation?
Damn, he would totally be like, the air is no longer stifling. As Bethy were saying.
Also, I'm afraid the tea and the wine was a casualty of the destructive wave.
No.
The,
See, that's why I'm
the
glad
pastries did survive, though. If you count floor pastries as still viable.
Oh, hey, Kyoki was poor, so floor food is food.
Prison fare abides by the 5-minute rule.
I feel like the only people here who probably wouldn't eat floor food is probably like Fargo. I feel like floor food is above Fargo.
It's above Fargo or below?
Well, sorry, below Fargo.
I was about to say, Fargo. I don't think Dylan would eat floor food necessarily.
I think Ash. I don't think Ash would do it in front of people, but I
Actually,
feel like Ash would.
Looking into where the barrier's placed, their portions are fine. It's just y'all's portions that are fucked.
Hey, this is why I brought food up with me. I don't know what you're talking about.
That makes sense. Protect your shit.
Yeah, it's like their half of the table is fine.
She grew up with dwarves, so floor food is fine for Dylan.
That's
So
fair.
waiting on that roll from Kyoki.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh. All right.
Wait, I know people need the balance. I'm trying to wrap this up.
Yeah, cool. Let's go with let's go with history, because who he is now is not who he used to be. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm within his berry. I don't know if that helps. I'll say
Those who rolled insight.
yeah,
Who are you inciting?
Fargo's specifically inciting her. He's trying to figure out, like, is she being held against her will here?
The one on the
or
couch?
Yeah.
Okay. The one on the couch and the one in the turban next to her. They don't seem to have the vibe as being held against their will. The one in the turban is clearly loyal to the young elven woman on the couch. If you had to hazard a guess, you're guessing bodyguard or some kind of consort.
Yeah.
The woman seems at least semi-loyal to the prince. There's certainly an air of respect. There's an air of attraction. But there's also a vibe of annoyance about the what's going on in her home, what you're guessing is her home.
Yeah.
So it's not that she's so much being held hostage, so much as this dude, my friend or whatever came over and is just making a whole mess of the place.
Okay, so they're friendly. Okay.
Again, she doesn't seem like hostile towards him. There's an air of attraction, so maybe something unrequited. You didn't roll quite high enough to get a lot of detail there.
Okay.
Farron, who did you aim at?
Again, this person, there's just some. My brain's like, I think we've seen her.
You've seen her before, yeah. She was there the entire tournament. Every time he's been on screen, she's been there with him.
Okay.
Mysterious, trying to keep, she's been waffling, depending on how this goes, between exasperated, trying to keep a straight face, trying to avoid beating her head against the wall. She's clearly not on board with the theatrics Tariq is going through. As far as she's concerned, she should have just, force pushed you guys against the wall already and, just started knifing people.
Okay. I take it then...
definitely a caster of some kind.
Okay, I was going to say, I take it then a sense of at least self-assured power.
Self-assured power, confidence. There's also something very unearthly about her. You've been in that round, given your background with the Cobalt Soul and everything. You've probably seen a few court mages. This feels very much like, this is my court mage.
Okay.
Consort. She has the air of the exasperated spouse who's like, I love you, honey, but, you're really, making this more complicated than it needs to be.
Okay, I was wondering if their relationship was something like that. Just given that she's like right up next to him.
Yeah.
And everyone else has some space.
Yeah. Of the group in the room, she is the only one that seems to have anything resembling wanting to escalate. The Drakengard guys clearly want to protect whoever their charge is. None of you guys read them. You're not really sure who their charge is, but they're purely in a protective mode. The woman on the couch clearly doesn't, want to raise the stakes any more than has been already. There's an air of tension with her. There's something else going on in the background with her that, again, but you didn't roll high enough to get details on it. But there's clearly something that's bothering her with the situation beyond the you guys are blowing up my house.
I have more of a visual question. I know she's like, I know the image has her like in her robes and stuff like that, but is there any indication, can I see her like fingers for rings or anything, or is that completely obscured with her stance? Because what I'm wondering specifically is if she has a ring of mind shielding, because Farron has a ring of mind shielding.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
She does have rings and jewelry and accessories and that are common for a rich woman type. You could try rolling an Arcana to see if you can identify anything in particular. Okay, with that, you can't identify specific for all of these, but I can give you generals for some and specific for others. There's something enchanted about the bracers she is wearing under the robe. She does have several rings. One of them might be a ring of mind shielding or something adjacent. She also has several, looks like gemstones woven into the hood of her robe that looks like they might be some kind of enchanted.
I take it, by the way, Detect Magic would have fallen off by now?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any follow-up questions before I call it? Since you guys did roll stuff, I'm going to play a little bit of Q&A here, but...
I believe Kyoki had a...
His history check, yes. I was getting to that. It's the history check. Again, this is, Prince Tariq Bashir, one of the ruling emirs of the Drakengard Empire. Specifically, he's the Half-Blood Prince, in charge of what is you guys have come to know as the Bastard Regiment, aka where all the Half-Bloods and the rejects of the Drakengard Empire get put because they're they have soft skin in their family lineage or just general screw-ups. They had been leading the charge into the northern lands. Prior to this, he had a reputation as being a moderating force within the Drakengard, trying to actually, create some kind of positive relations between the Empire and the North. Usually trade negotiations and such went through him. when relief one way or the other for like natural disasters or whatever came, occurred, it went through him. Like, prior to today, he was what, a lot of people would have considered one of the good ones.
Mhm.
Okay. On that bombshell, I'm gonna hop off. Start getting ready for bed. Y'all have a good
Again,
night.
if any further questions occur based on the skills you already rolled, feel free to PM me or whatever. I can get back to you. If not, we can do possibly another round of skill checks, depending on how you guys choose to handle this next session.
Sounds good.
Okay.